Parents will immediately spend thousands of dollars to fix misaligned teeth with braces. Yet when a child's eyes begin to physically fail, society accepts it as a normal rite of passage. Clinically, myopia is a progressive, physical stretching and deforming of the eye's shape. This deformation is called axial elongation, the physical lengthening of the eyeball from front to back. Once the eye stretches, the damage is permanent. This physical distortion increases the patient's lifetime risk of retinal detachment and blindness. Treating childhood myopia simply by handing out thicker glasses is like treating a broken bone with painkillers. It ignores a physically deforming disease progressing right in front of us. Standard single-vision glasses have been the default treatment for over a century, providing an immediate fix to central blurry vision. However, these lenses possess a flaw known as peripheral hyperopic blur. This occurs when light entering the sides of the eye focuses behind the retina rather than directly on it. While single-vision lenses focus light on the center of the retina, they leave the peripheral edges out of focus. The brain detects this peripheral blur and interprets it as a signal that the eye is too short. It triggers biochemical signals that force the sclera, the white outer layer of the eyeball, to stretch further backward to reach that distant focal point. Standard glasses don't provide a cure. Their specific optical geometry actively tricks the brain into worsening the deformation every year. The alternative to this cycle is orthokeratology. Orthokeratology, or ortho-K, is a medical treatment using custom-designed rigid contact lenses, worn exclusively overnight to reshape the cornea. It acts like an orthodontic retainer for the eye. As the child sleeps, the rigid mold flattens the central cornea to correct daytime blur. Simultaneously, hydraulic forces push outer epithelial cells to migrate outward, building a steepened mid-peripheral ring. This redirects peripheral light exactly onto the retina, shutting down the signal to elongate. Ortho-K hacks the eye's biological feedback loop. It provides perfect 20/20 daytime vision without glasses, while physically arresting the deformation of the eyeball. This topographic map shows the surface contours of a normal cornea. The procedure is highly precise and requires advanced mapping to ensure a child's corneal anatomy is a safe candidate for the treatment. This second topography scan shows a highly irregular cornea, highlighting the strict safety parameters of the process. Patients with underlying diseases like keratoconus, a condition where the cornea thins and bulges outward, are immediately disqualified. 18-year follow-up studies have tracked these results, confirming that Ortho-K is safe, predictable, and fully reversible over the long term. This chart shows the increase in axial length over a 2-year period. Children wearing standard glasses, represented by the top line, experience rapid eye stretching. The Ortho-K group below demonstrates a significantly slower rate of eye elongation. This scatter plot compares the increase in axial length against the starting age of the patients. The cluster of data points on the left reveals that younger children, specifically those between ages 7 and 8, experience the most rapid eye stretching, making early intervention vital. The data shows Ortho-K halts the progression of myopia during the exact developmental window when a child's eyes are most vulnerable to permanent damage. Compared to daytime soft multifocal contacts, Ortho-K removes the daily risks of children losing their lenses at school or suffering from midday dry eye irritation. When compared to new myopia control spectacles, the advantage is clear. Glasses only work if the child looks through the optical center, but kids frequently look over their rims, removing the protective effect. While Ortho-K requires an initial investment, that cost is offset over time. Parents avoid the compounding costs of replacing progressively thicker glasses every 6 months or constantly buying daily disposable soft lenses. Ortho-K succeeds both as a medical intervention and a practical lifestyle choice, granting children total visual freedom for sports and swimming during the day. The global medical community, including the World Council of Optometry, has officially stated that prescribing single-vision glasses is no longer an acceptable standard of care for myopic children. Every half year that parents wait to see what happens is a half year of permanent, irreversible stretching of the optic tissues. We would never allow a child's jaw to permanently deform when a simple nighttime retainer exists. Ortho-K is the definitive eye braces system. It is time to treat childhood myopia as a preventable disease that requires immediate action today to save their vision tomorrow.